Today on the channel, we fly through space and time with a little Triceraton action from the Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a Triceraton. But for all your Triceraton needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Gotta get a deal, 15% off at jaystoysandgames.com. Tell them Kyle sent you. There you go. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, the Triceraton's no stranger to action figure lines as of late. Got quite a few of these from NECA. Got a Playmates one not too long ago as well. And now we get a Super 7 Ultimate Edition. And this is a big figure, but it's funny, it doesn't feel as big because the last figure I opened up from this was the Gorilla, which we unboxed on the channel. Make sure you check out that video if you missed that. So he's a big figure, but next to that big old gorilla, he's a little guy. So that is pretty cool. And we'll compare those two, and we'll compare it to other Triceratons later on in this very video. But let's get down to business here. We got the Triceraton. Purple means bad. We know how it goes right here. Sewer cover, manhole cover right there. Nothing on the sides, as we know. Classic Turtles logo on the back. And then we do get the slipcase cover with these. This could be the last slipcase cover. Not sure we'll get any more of these from the Super 7 Turtles line. See you later. Goodbye, Jabbar Skyhook style. That's what that is right there. But there he is. Big, beefy Triceraton. All kinds of weapons, all kinds of stuff going on in there. Got that kind of purplish brick throughout. Turtles logo, Triceraton. Looking good right there. And then on the back, get a little bit of a blurb, get a little bit of tail of the tape. Let's see what it says about our old friend, the mighty Triceraton. The hard-headed horned hoodlum. Always a hoodlum. Watch out for them hoodlums. Triceraton is a simple beast who wants nothing more than to eat rats and destroy turtles. Oh my gosh, I got 2 rats in this house. They better watch out. Ever since our 3-fingered green guys visited his homeworld in Dimension X, Triceraton hasn't gotten his beauty sleep, and boy, oh boy, does it show. This ugly, cold-blooded creature uses the full capacity of his walnut-sized brain to seek out and destroy all turtles. And Triceraton would rather shoot first since he can't ask intelligent questions later. His laser phaser and neutron neutralizer come in handy while chasing the turtles from the sewers to the streets. And those poor dinosaurs always getting a bad rap in the brain department. Ever since I was a kid in school, and probably even before me, oh, the dinosaurs are the biggest creatures ever. See you later, goodbye. They're huge creatures, but their brain just the size of a walnut. Size of a walnut, you'd hear that all the time. Teachers felt like they were so smart when they said that kind of stuff. I felt like they were just picking on the dinosaurs. Where's all the equity and belonging I hear about in the HR meetings all the time? We didn't get that for the dinosaurs back in the day. Plastic prison accessories, some hands, and a big, big boy in the package right there. And of course, gonna take this offline. Get this Triceraton with that little brain out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Super 7 Triceraton. All right, let's get down to some dinosaur business. How about? We're going to start with some hands here. We got 2 gripping hands out of the package for the Triceraton, which means we need 2 fists of Triceraton Fury right there. And then we got the kind of mangled hands, the little, I'm going to mess you up hands going on over here. So once again, choose your own hand adventure with this big, beefy Triceraton. We get 2 grenades here, gas canisters. Who knows? Little propane tanks. They could be those as well, all in silver. Get 2 of those for the Triceraton. We do get a rat here, so very cool. And this is one of those accessories you could definitely put with different toy lines. Stick this with your Rat King if you want to. He does got X's over his eyes, which is a weird thing. That means he's dead, I guess, because he's got X's on his eyes. I'm sure when my rats die, or my kids' rats, when they die in our house, we'll wake up one morning, there they are, and they'll have those X's over their eyes. That's what happens when you die. Maybe somebody fact check that if you want to. We do get this little mask right here. Got some little horns on the front there. It does strap around. Got a nice plastic thing to keep it on his head, of course. It does look really good. You got a clear little tube through this. Kind of reminds me of Luke Skywalker when he was in that like water machine when he almost died. Remember when he was coming back from Hoth back in the day? Kind of reminds me of that. I will say be careful. Mine is bent right here, so it's about ready to hang on by a thread. I'm going to put a little super glue in there to tighten it up. Unfortunately, on Super 7, every once in a while we get some of these weapons, some of these things that are just a little bit brittler than we would like them to be, and that's what we got with this one right here. So be careful where it connects to his belt there. You got to be careful with that. We also got some weapons here. His neutralizer, his big old blaster gun right here, ready to go. Silver color, a little bit of teal color as well. Nice little weapon there. We do get a little, I guess, is this like a chainsaw? I guess a dagger, more like it. But it's like one of those things that just kind of pictures. He hits some buttons and boom, it comes out there like a lightsaber or something. Nice green color here. You put this on his forearm. Just another tool of destruction for this Triceraton. We do get another thing you can put on his arm. It's like a little pocket communicator, I guess, and even folds in if you want it to. So it opens and closes. Get a little computer readout, things like that. Very futuristic is what we get with this Triceraton. Then the final one is another little weapon here. Some kind of a weapon. I don't know what you call this. Very futuristic, very sci-fi like weapon. Handle right here. Same colors to match the gun. Is what it is. So he's loaded for bear, loaded for weapons, but we care about the figure the most. Let's see what's up with this Triceraton here. Bright orange color in the head. You got the big old horns there. You got a little bandage around one of those horns, looking good. 3 horns, Triceraton. We know how that goes. Looking good over here on the back of the head as well. Just a big, beefy head. Unfortunately, no articulation on the jaw. Articulation on the jaw would have been real nice for this one. Not in the cards, though, unfortunately. Orange body continues down here. He's got a big chest protector going on. Looks like he's a gladiator is what it looks like there. Got a big old waist belt here. You got some more of those grenades. You got dead rats just hanging off here. You got brown little pouches throughout. Got a little things hanging off here and there. I like that these are really rubbery to move around because, once again, some of this plastic gets brittle. So I want more rubbery plastic like this that's not going to break would be nice. Tail in the back end here, and he does got a little articulation on that tail. We're here for that. Just articulation at the base, nothing as far as anything goes, no bendy wire, nothing like that going on there. He's got some incredible Hulk-like pants here. He's got the green pants on with the tears, the rips, all that kind going on. No shoes for him. He's just free-footing it, I guess, with the 3 toes, gray toenails against the orange skin tone color. Big old feet on this guy. He is a Triceraton after all. Got some big old spiked forearm guards looking good. Talked about it, 2 gripping hands out of the package. Arm does go all the way around for us. Do get a very tight bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, a little side to side there. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, no real up and down to really make anything happen. Waist articulation, of course. Triceraton splits if needed. Leg does go up pretty good. Single jointed knee, side to side. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Usual Super 7 articulation. Probably don't really need a stand with him, but we'll see if he fits on the Mattel Ringside Collectibles stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save 10%. What do you know? Fits on a stand. Right like that, very easily. We're here for that, but I don't think you really need a stand with this guy. He is a big, beefy guy after all. Those guys usually stand pretty well on their own, as we see right here. But how about some Triceraton comparisons here over the years? We do get one of these NECA ones here, another big, beefy one. Very, very similar. A little chunkier here, but not as tall as this one, so a little bit of differences. And then we did get this one most recently. This is the last one we unboxed, so a little bit smaller over here. So we can see some size difference between those two, of course. We did get the old school cartoon NECA line figure right here. You can see that one, how that compares. So this guy is pretty beefy and tall. A big old dude, as I said. However, not as big as he thinks, or I think he is, as I mentioned earlier, because we got the Gorilla, which just dwarfs him. Just dwarfs him. So this is a big old chunk of plastic right here with the Gorilla. Very, very cool. But man, it makes this guy feel small. And I feel like if I didn't have this one, I'd be like, boy, this guy's so huge. He just doesn't feel as huge just because this is the last figure I unboxed. So kind of wild in that manner here. But we got a lot of Triceratons going on. More from NECA, obviously, but it's an interesting dynamic. Be interested to hear which one you prefer the most. I think I'm still leaning towards this one from NECA as probably my favorite, but this one's not bad. Gives you the Playmates vibe as well, which the Super 7 line goes for most of the time. So there it is, a little Triceraton Super 7. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this a pickup for you? A pass, a long game, a no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring every single day. 2 YouTube channels, as we know. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget my, of course, social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Super 7 Ultimate Triceraton, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.